bullish time. Welcome to the new asset class. Is your bags ready? No limitations. Turn that up. Turn it all the way up. Turn that up. Shout out to New York. Shout out to New York. New York. Shout out to XRP Leprechaun. I have no fear. Bullzilla. Damn. My earphones always blow. Holy Santander CEO Ripple outperforms all competitors. Santander CEO Ripple outperforms all competitors. And actually, Santander CEO today just got appointed to the IMF advisory board. Well, when you jump down the rabbit hole and she says that Ripple outperforms all competitors, I wonder what her advice is going to be to the IMF. I wonder what her advice is going to be. Runs on Ripple. I also found some rabbit hole stuff where she says this technology has no limitations. So that actually means no limitations on the future. And also CFTC chair gives clarity on this new asset class. Woo! Buckle up. Smash that thumbs up. Hit that subscribe. Let me tweet this and we'll get this party started. Santander CEO says Ripple, XRP, no limitations. No limitations. That's the internet of value right there. No limitations. Damn, that's amazing. Yeah, we'll put that. What the hell? You got to be a little bit bullish sometimes, XRP. All right. Last thing. CFTC chair. Clarity on new asset class. Buckle up. Yeah, buckle up. All right, let's do this. My fault, guys. Come on, let's do this. Guys, I got a hell of a video tonight. Pretty much, I jumped down the rabbit hole on this CEO of Santander because she got appointed to the IMF today. So I said, okay, I want to jump down the rabbit hole. I want to see how much I can connect her to Ripple. And I'm telling you guys, she's probably more bullish than some of the bullish family. Nah, but she actually is bullish as hell on Ripple, guys. I got some stuff all the way back to 2015. What the hell are you doing, Pickle? Pickle. What the hell are you doing? My fault, guys. Pickle's like wanting love right now. She's bullish as hell, guys. We're gonna jump down the rabbit hole all the way to like 2014 on her, and she's been pushing this Ripple agenda for quite some time. It outperforms all competitors. She's so bullish, she even talks a little bit of noise. We're gonna talk about that. Smash some thumbs up, hit that subscribe, and let's get this party started. XRP Liquor is first. What up, Liquor? Good to see you, my brother. XRP Leprechaun. Oh, Pickle don't flip this damn desk. What's the matter, Pickle? Marcus J, Incog Crypto, Coach Joe, G-Man is here. What up, G-Man? Call Eric B, Y Citizen. What up, Y? Let me turn this down a little bit now since we was just blaring the beat. Pickle, sit. What the hell's going on, Pickle? What the hell's going on here tonight? Marcus J, Coach Joe, Incog Crypto, Semi-Dot, Lifestyle, Vince. Pickle. Oh my. Pickle was like really, hold up. Pickle. I don't know what's going on, Pickle guys. I'm sorry. Vince724, the Crypto Caveman, Matt Morrow. Good to see you, my brother. Y Citizen, Thrillionaire, Styles G, Jamie Dawson, Alex Yeet is here. Good to see you, my brother Yeet. Terrence Brown, Ms. Gold. Good to see you, Ms. Gold. Legendary, XRP, Free Me, Incog, Crypto. Pickle's bullish as hell, that's for sure. John A. Good to see you, my brother. Jeffrey Ford. Lick is here. Styles G, Thrillionaire. I think we pretty much got everybody. Good to see you, Liquor. Yeah, Pickle's bullish as hell, guys. Let me say. Sound good? Okay, so basically, guys, we wanted to. I almost use this as my thumbnail right here because the CFTC also came out with a statement today. on gives clarity to basically digital currencies as a new asset class. And I actually jumped on the rabbit hole on the CFTC chairman also, and I found some good articles on him too. But even before he was the CFTC chair, he was bullish as hell on blockchain and cryptocurrency. I found this old article from him right here. Incoming CFTC chair says blockchain holds great promise. Great promise. And then if you go down here, this is his statement right here. Technology innovations such as blockchain hold great promise, and the rise of digital currencies has created a new asset class. Whoa. You know what that means, Rob? That digital currencies have created a new asset class. That means that this is the internet of value. This is globalization. We are pioneers. And that's why I'm so excited about this opportunity, guys, because we are pioneers in a new asset class. How often does a new asset class come along? Can somebody answer that question for me, please? Help me out here. How often does a new asset class come along and we get to be a pioneer in this movement? Somebody please help me here. When was the last time an asset class was created anyway? What would that be? When they came out with a Ben Franklin? When they changed from a buffalo nickel to from a wood nickel to copper? Yeah, I think I remember reading that article too. It's okay. Okay, Marcus J. Every 400 years. I think there's a really good article on that too. New asset class every 400 years. I think I read that. Matter of fact, I don't even know if once in a lifetime. It's once in 4 lifetimes, right? 400 years, 100 years per person, 400 years. Incog Crypto Marcus J. But pretty much, yeah, guys, it is once in a lifetime opportunity, and a new asset class is created every 400 years. So as new asset classes are created, you know what else was created? Millionaires. People that understand the potential of this innovation, and people that take it serious and pack their bags. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just documenting my journey here on this internet of value. And as the CFTC chair likes to call it, this new asset class. Does anybody own any digital currency in this new asset class? So we're gonna jump down. So pretty much, he came out with a statement today. CFTC chair gave more clarity on this new asset class, and also we're gonna jump down the rabbit hole on CEO of Santander, and she says Ripple has no limitations. No limitation. Damn. Just ball that all up in the ball, and just imagine what your future is gonna look like. We're dealing with a product that has no limitations, and we're also dealing with a new asset class at the same time. Whoa, G-Man, is that insane or what? Yeah, and that's what sent me down the rabbit hole. I should have put that on here. I guess I should have put that on here. Anna Bolton on the IMF board. What the heck? Can't script it any better. Yeah, pretty much, guys. I should have put the IMF on here too, because that's what actually sent me down the rabbit hole today. Is she got appointed to the IMF? Shout out to well, actually, I'll pull it up, guys. So I'm going to show you guys that she's on the IMF advisory board now, and I'm going to show you guys how she's been bullish as hell on Ripple since like 2014. I haven't found an old article so old. It says, "What is Ripple? The cryptocurrency of Banco Santander." What is Ripple? The cryptocurrency of Banco Santander. So you know this is an old one right here. They used to, for anybody that doesn't know, they used to call XRP Ripples. XRP used to be called Ripples. Then they changed the name to XRP. So yeah, we're gonna do a little bit of history right here. And this is my favorite part of the show actually, because people out there like are selling their crypto. They're scared to death. They think, oh, I made a bad decision. Oh, it's not going to be real. No, listen, guys, this has been in play for, I mean, over a decade. This article right here, Ripple, came out in 2004. The history of Ripple, it dates back to 2004. So imagine being some of these guys that, you know, believed in the potential back then and didn't, you know, people probably laughed at Ryan Frugger. Look at him now. Now he's sitting on Bora Bora every day, eating the freshest tilapia, the freshest grapes, living the life. So yeah, guys. So pretty much, Banco Santander had been investing and working with Ripple from 2015. 2015. During testing, it had been found with this technology can be made less than 24 can be made in less than 24 hours and have full knowledge of expenses involved from the very beginning. Besides fees and much lower than current. So basically, he explains in detail what Ripple is. Back in 2004, Ryan Furter created the first payment system, Ripple Pay. It wasn't until the year 2011 when the project evolved into a basic virtual financial system. With the binding of other developers, the binding of other developers in the project, a little later, Ripple began to get support from giants in the financial world like Banco Santander, and it pushed for this cryptocurrency, which enabled it to invest in the developing technology that works today. So pretty much, so it begins back in what, 2015, 2004. Like, guys, this is serious right here. And check this out. And yes, at the time, Banco Santander decided to support the startup with $4 million. Whoa. Now, guys, why do you think Santander will put $4 million into Ripple? Nah, hell no, bro. That's not happening. That's why I didn't really want to cover that IMF article like that, because that right there just creates way too much FUD. Talking about, I'm not even going to repeat that word in this stream right here, and that's not true at all. From what I'm watching on TV, Trump is saying 300,000 people got cured. The interview I just watched with, we'll talk about that real quick. The interview I just watched with Trump, he was mainly talking about the other countries now need a lot of help. You know, he was like, we need to send ventilators here and there and here and there. They were talking about there's counties here in the U.S. that have no cases. And they were also talking, basically that it's more detrimental to the economy to stay shut down versus to then it's doing harm for people that actually have cases. So I think, guys, Trump's going to flip that switch any day on the economy. I don't think it's going to be what the IMF article went into today. I think they're creating FUD in the economy and trying to create fear. And what? Market's probably green right now. Let me see. So I think that's why I didn't want to go into the IMF article too deep. That's just too much FUD right there. Too much FUD. 18. You know what? That's like 2 years, bro. Bitcoin's green. XRP, not green. Get this thing moving a little bit. So, okay, we're going to knock some of this news out. What up, Larry? XRP Lava, G-Man, Anna Bolton, IMF. It doesn't get any better. You can't script. Believe it or not, you can't script it any better. It's starting to be like kind of spooky. It's so weird. Remember, what up, Vampire? Block, Styles G, Matt, Wise Citizen, Rob, Vapor Wizard. Good to see you. Colin Johnson, Terrence Brown. Good to see you, Terrence Brown. So guys, pretty much we got a hell of a lot of rabbit holes tonight. And this is why I love showing rabbit holes and what's being worked on for the last couple years. Because then you understand why I've been yelling the last mile. Because I believe we are in the last mile. I think Trump will flip the switch on the economy before we mess up the next election. That's what I'm thinking. Alex Miller with the super chat. What's under your hat? I got too much knowledge under here, bro. From blockchain and crypto news, my earlobes are about to. I'm dripping Ripple XRP out of my ears, bro. Thank you, big time, Alex Miller, with the super chat. You're an amazing dude, my brother. Oh lordy, you recommend me getting a haircut or something? Oh, this guy. Anyway, Jay Kill's good to see you, my brother. XRP and IE, Chuck Real. So let's knock some news out. So basically, guys, this is the big news. Well, not the big news of the day. Then we're going to jump down to Santander one. I was loving that one article I was just reading to you guys, though, about the 2014 thing. Where's that at again? Okay, right here. I was in the middle of this one, actually, right here. Not long, Ripple has shut down a round of $28 million, led by Anderson and Horowitz. So a $28 million round led by Anderson and Horowitz in 2015. They invested $28 million into Ripple. Also, Santander invested $4 million in 2015. Guys, for them to even fund this company, Ripple has to have one hell of a business plan. Well, in the beginning, they probably had one hell of a business plan, but now they just say, hey, we got Greg Phillips. You know, he wrote the executive order. Do you know what's coming? Oh, so where do I sign? That's all they got to say now. But back in the day, I'm pretty sure their business plan was pretty damn amazing. Because if you're a small business and you get a loan, and especially $28 million, come on, guys. That's like Vapor Wizard going to the bank and saying, hey, listen, I got a plan. I need $28 million. $28 million? Come on now. And not to mention, guys, I was saving this for the morning show. But Anderson Horowitz invested in another crypto startup around $450 million. They know what time it is. While you guys are yelling, 18 months. No, hell no. These guys are packing their bags and getting ready. That's what they doing, Chuck. Real, tell them. Uh-oh, Rose is here. So basically, led by Anderson and Horowitz, CME Group, China Growth Capital, and Seagate Technology. The future of banking, Ripple. Uh, After a series of injections and funds, Ripple began testing by several banks, including CBW, the Royal Bank of Scotland, Santander. Oh, you guys, this is going to get wild right here. Santander Bank says Ripple Payment Network outperforms cross-border competitors. And I'm telling you, and that's what. So probably her first day on the job at the IMF. This is what she told them, because she's advising to the IMF. She says Ripple outperforms all competitors, baby. That's what it does, baby. That's what it does, honey. All right, let's start right here, guys. What up, Goodwin? Now the Goodwin's here. Let's start the show. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if you start to doubt, then soon, boom. Tell him, Colin Johnson. Okay, so CFTC came out with a statement today. Now, this is CFTC chairman. He's the head of the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, which is also on the Financial Stability Oversight Council. So he's partners with Steve Mnuchin, Jay Clayton. Pretty much the FSOC is the top person from every entity. Jay Clayton, SEC, Steve Mnuchin, U.S. Treasury, CFTC, Chairman Heath P. Tarbert. So this is like the heavyweights. Now, if you go all the way down here, now it was basically about bankruptcy, but, and I had to do a lot of damn reading to get this out of here, guys. I had to do a lot of reading because this is a lot. So if you go down here, it goes to forward thinking on future insolvencies. Where's it at? I'll show you guys. Make sure it's the right one. Okay, okay. I need to figure out a way I can highlight these so I can get to them really, really quick. So they're pretty much talking about how they're getting rid of paper and how they're going all digital. And a light downward trend related document will be provided by the CFT by electronic rather than paper means. Now, where the hell is it at? Where he says a new asset class? Hold on. It's always like when you try to find something when you're on the spot, you feel kind of nervous. People don't realize when you stream, your anxiety does go kind of high. Like you're like, it's like it's weird because you're on the spot. But I'll find this right now. The proposed rule with following brokerage. Okay, no, it's in this one right here. Enhanced discretion as well as proposed knowledge. Okay, right here. To the account for the proposal wouldn't. So basically, he's writing the proposal. Looks like the proposal would acknowledge digital assets. It would acknowledge digital assets right here, digital assets, which you're holding right now in your wallet, Marcus J and TJ Jackson. Digital assets and physically deliverable assets. In the light of a number of physically delivered virtual currencies. The proposal for the example notice of bankruptcy filing and filed. I'll show you guys. What the fuck is this thing? What the fuck is it? Oh, I mean, hold on. Oh yeah, I apologize about that. Turn my sound off. My apologies. Yeah, so basically right here he says this is a new asset class. Where the hell is this? This happened to me like a couple days ago where I was trying to find the actual article within here and I couldn't find it. Hold on. Statements right here. Remarks of the CFTC chair. Broker bankruptcy. The new introduction section would mean core concepts of commodity brokerage and bankruptcies. The customers held commodity broker account. The proposal would number of approaches and practices. Rather, it's got to be right here in this one. The changes in the financial technology part was enacted 37 years ago and enhanced any above means with a case to trustee to account for the many increase in transaction execution and speed, as well as the potential for large unpredictable market moves. Given the rise of global trading in the 24-hour cycle, in addition, the proposal would acknowledge digital assets as physically deliverable asset class. The asset class right there, but it says new asset class somewhere in light of a number of physically delivered virtual currencies and derivatives contracts. I mean, I'm not going to All right, I'm just gonna run with this one right here, and then I'll just have it in the morning. Pretty much, the proposal would acknowledge digital assets as a physically deliverable asset class. So asset class. So I'm just gonna run with that right now for now. That basically he is basically calling basically digital currencies as its own asset class. So, and that's what he's. Matter of fact, right here, guys, I got it right here too. Um, here he is right here, guys. Incoming CFTC chair says blockchain holds great promise. Published in I don't know 2019 August. Basically, the CFTC chair, and then right here he says technology innovations such as blockchain hold great promise, and the rise of digital currencies has created a new asset class. Whoa! So maybe I got the asset class out of the one statement, and then I got the new asset class out of this statement. I think that's maybe what happened. So, so basically, yeah, guys, it's a new asset class. That's what this is right here. There's no doubt about it. No doubt about it. All right, there we go. John A is here. Okay, Marcus J, the first new asset class since the 1600s when bonds were created. Yeah, boy. I think I should have pulled that article up too, guys, because it was all, I mean, basically, yeah, it's the first new asset class since the since the 1600s. Every 400 years, a new asset class is created. And as the internet of value has been created now, I think Ripple was actually the key. And it's kind of weird because in this article right here in 2004, it's kind of like they had the idea, but they didn't create the cryptocurrency to go with it. It's kind of like we had like the blockchain of it, but once they put the crypto aspect of it, that's what kind of completed the key to globalization right there. So, yeah, 327 years XR Pate, he broke it down to the day. 327 years. So it's been 327 years since anybody's had the biggest opportunity of their lifetime, right? Oh yeah, guys, I wore my New York shirt because, my heart goes out to everybody in New York because they're saying New York is where it's the most prayers are needed. And so shout out to everybody in New York. And I wore my LA hat because I'm looking if anybody has a room for rent in LA. No, I'm just joking. Do you? No, I'm just joking. Yeah, Joe, I was going to talk about that in the morning. That basically, you see Anderson and Horowitz are starting a new funding round, and it's already up to $450 million. And they're starting a new digital asset, cryptocurrency, new asset class funding round, and they're already up to $450 million. And you see right here, guys, Anderson and Horowitz, they invested $28 million into. Matter of fact, you know what their money, that's Ripple money right there. That's the money they got back off this investment in early 2015 in Ripple. If they put $28 million in Ripple in 2015, I'm pretty sure they got back a significant return on their investment so far. Not to mention stock options, how much XRP they probably hold. Oh my God, they made it big time right there with that one. That's for sure. So all right, let's jump to this one right here. When was that XRP lava? Terrence Brown, good to see you, my brother. Thank you big time for the XRP tip through the tip bot, bro. Did you get my XRP tip? I make it rain all day on XRP tip bot on Twitter. Yeah, guys, if you got a Twitter account, you can get an XRP tip bot, and we send XRP back and forth to each other and stuff like that. It's kind of fun. Make it rain. ECK, I got it right, bro. ECK, Santander Bank Chairman Anna Botín appointed to International Monetary Fund Advisor Board. Damn. I wonder what she got to talk about. Ripple. Santander Chairman Art Collector appointed to International Monetary Fund. And I can kind of cover this one a little bit right here, guys. IMF, International Monetary Fund. Ripple's been on that. Matter of fact, she's even with Ripple on the International Monetary Fund Advisory Board, right? Ryan Zagone's on there. And I'm not sure if his staff is still on there or not. Ryan Zagone was on there. Chris Larson's on the advisory board. And now Santander Chairman is on the advisory board. But I want to dig a little bit deeper and see if I could tie her to Ripple even more than just saying, "Oh, Ripple Bank connected to Santander and Anna." I really want to tie her to Ripple, basically where she speaks about it. Oh, and I want to give a huge shout out to my brother Bank XRP. Watch this right here, guys. And this is from 2018. That's what I'm saying. Once you understand what you're involved in, you're like, whoa. This is what makes you want to tell your friends and family about XRP and Ripple. Like, whoa. Because if you got a CEO of a bank talking about this Ripple blockchain based solution has no limitations, No limitations. And that's how you should feel about your life. No limitations. Watch this. Watch how bullish she is.
Next day, but UK versus the continent is the same day. It takes basically a few hours, I understand.
And also it differs from current arrangements that most banks would offer, in that it's transparent what you're going to be able to get for your money in foreign exchange rates.
Yes.
As you say, it's zero commission, and also it happens straight away rather than having to wait.
Zero commission straight away.
Wait 2 or 3 days.
Yes, in some cases, like overseas, right now might be next day, but UK versus the continent is the same day. It takes basically a few hours, I understand, as of now. By the way, by the summer, we're working so that this is instant.
Whoa, hold on. I think I just found a breadcrumb right there, guys. Because she's working with Ripple, and they're saying it took a few hours. I don't ever remember it taking a few hours before. So, and she said by this summer, it's going to take a few, instant or a few minutes. So I'm only assuming that they were using maybe X current or something that just wasn't as fast. Now they use XRP maybe, and it's even faster. I'm just saying. I don't know. Did you hear what she said right here? Watch.
It takes basically a few hours, I understand, as of now. By the way, by the summer, we're working so that this is instant. And because it's blockchain based, you know exactly the amount of euros you get on the other side, which is super important. As of today, it's several days. Even for some of the fintech companies that are offering this, it takes several days, but in our case, the same day.
And you've collaborated with Ripple to provide the blockchain kind of rails, if you like, for this service. What are the limitations of that? Because one of the drawbacks of blockchain as it's currently been developed is that it's capacity limited, isn't it? So how much of a drawback is that for you?
So for foreign exchange payments, given the volumes we have, that is not a limitation. So actually, with this new initiative that is already in place, we are actually covering 50% of all the FX payments that the Santander group does.
She actually goes deep with it too. She just said no limitations. This has no limitations. But then what piqued my interest also is after she says no limitations, she says we already cover 50% of the FX markets for Santander trades. We already cover 50% of the FX market. Guys, this is why Bearable Guys putting the invisible ledgers out there, because this thing is running. This machine is running, guys, a lot more than anybody's led to believe. This thing is up and running. And she's saying it right here clearly. This is from 2018, 2 years ago. Oh my, 3 years ago. Come on now. This thing is
annually, and it works really well because
somebody stop me.
the rails that we're using, which, as you say, we've collaborated with Ripple. We've been testing those for 2 years, actually with our own employees, and it works. It's safe. It's fully compliant, and obviously we've made sure we comply with all local regulations. So
I'm telling you guys, this is probably really one of the best interviews ever right here. She is dropping breadcrumbs everywhere. Just boom, 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 boom. She's saying it's safe. It's compliant. Colin Johnson, me and him on the same page here. It's safe. It's fast. It's compliant. It has no limitations. It's impressive. All of that. I mean, is she talking about the second coming or what?
Santander group does annually. And it works really well because the rails that we're using, which, as you say, we've collaborated with Ripple. We've been testing those for 2 years, actually with our own employees, and it works. It's safe. It's fully compliant. And obviously, we've made sure we comply with all local regulations. So you're in safe hands.
Whoa, hold up. Guys, that's going to be the word for tonight. If you guys don't remember anything else out of tonight's show, remember the Santander CEO said when you're working with Ripple, you're in safe hands. Watch her say that. I just heard it.
So you're in safe hands.
Woo! Huh? Guys, next time your wife or your coworkers, anybody doubts you, say, listen, with Ripple, XRP, I know my investment is in safe hands. I'm not a financial advisor.
Works, it's safe, it's fully compliant, and obviously we've made sure we comply with all local regulations. So you're in safe hands.
Just by hearing her say, I'm in safe hands, I think I'm going to sleep a lot better tonight. Oh, Lord. I like to joke here. Guys, I'd like to welcome everybody to XRP After Dark, guys. We do this show every single night at 7 p.m. If you guys can smash some thumbs up, hit that subscribe, join the Bullish family. This is a new asset class. Asset classes only come around every 400 years. If you're not taking this serious, how are you going to explain that? How are you going to explain that to your... What's that one old guy say? How you going to explain that to your kids and tell them you had your... You guys know what I'm talking about. Anyway.
Now, currently, this service is only going to be available to Santander.
So basically, guys, you get that right there. So I said, hold up. Tell them, Rose. Party time. I said, let me go down a little bit deeper. So she says, the FX market. So I said, hold up, the FX market. You know, the FX market. You know what Ripple's thinking about with the FX market, right, guys? You know what FX market, right? Where's it at? Where's it at? Ripple Spring is now targeting the 5 trillion a day FX market. FX market, 5 trillion a day. How much you think XRP gonna be valued at when we start moving 5 trillion a day on ODL? Come on now. Santander, Banco Santander says its Ripple-powered payments app OnePay FX is giving its customers the ability to send cross-border transactions farther, faster, cheaper than any of its competitors. At the Santander International Banking Conference, all you heard was people whispering XRP, XRP, XRP. Yeah. Executive Chairman Anna Bolton highlighted the performance of the new mobile payments app, which runs on Ripple's blockchain software. Woo! I'm trying to tell you, flip that switch, tell them Styles G. So pretty much at the time, guys, there was a difference, and this is from like 2019. There's a different X current, ODL. Pretty much now everybody knows if you're at RippleNet, you have access to everything under one umbrella. And I'm here to tell you, X current was the only solution until regulation comes through, which clearly they're working on that as we speak, because they don't call this new asset class for nothing. Yeah, you guys are hyped tonight. That's what I'm talking about. 24/7 FX market and a lot more money than the stock and crypto market. Tell them, John, they 5 trillion a day. You can do FX transfers in real time between the UK, continental Europe, and you can actually do Poland, Brazil, Chile through Santander. What? For the same cost as a transfer wire. And this is the reason we need to really think about our future. Do you want to be involved in this movement or not? Ask yourself. Do you got a Coinbase wallet? Ask yourself. Do you own XRP? Ask yourself. All right, let me stop. Instant payments transferred by transfer wire by comparison are only delivered within the VIA Instant FSP system, according to the company. She's actually going to make fun of these other companies in a second. I'm going to show you how bullish she really is. Watch this. Both Santander and TransferWire are playing a key role in transforming the traditional international payments, which have long taken 2 to 3 days to complete. Santander launched OnePay FX in April, giving millions and millions of its customers in Europe access to real time. Yeah. Bolton told the Financial Times that this technology is already powering half of Santander's FX payments. Whoa. Somebody answer me this, please. Terrence Brown, Lava, somebody help me out with this. If we're already powering half of Santander's FX payments, and they don't have to actually use fiat to settle them transactions, and they can use a digital currency and have no dormant capital, and it converts instantly to whatever you want. Are you trying to tell me they're not going to use XRP? Are you trying to tell me they're not already using XRP? Well, if we go to this right here, Ripple Spring is now targeting the 5 trillion a day FX market. And they not targeting that to use X current. You best believe that, because they got stock options. They need to get this value, this XRP up in the way. So you guys get that right there. But okay, yeah, so I can jump into this one actually. I just want to show you guys one more thing right here. Oh yeah, we're in place. We're already actually covering 50% of all FX payments in Santander. Damn. We've tested those for 2 years. It's safe, it's compliant. Okay, they must have took this out the one article. It's safe, it's compliant, and obviously we made sure we comply with all local regulations. You're in safe hands, Allstate. You're in safe hands. That's what I think too, guys. I think really what it is because, like, say for example, if we're already covering half X payments, we're covering this, we're working on all these banks, we're in Bitso, we're in this and that. There's no way they're calculating the actual utility with the value of the price today. I think pretty much once regulation falls and we have the actual ledgers, the actual, shows really what's going on, all the corridors, I think to the moon we go. To the moon, which is soon. And I'm going to show you guys why soon too. This is why right here. I'll show you guys right here. US, and because this just came out. This just came out today. Chinese state-owned bank releases test app for central bank digital currency. Chinese bank releases test app today. So I said US must be working on something big. What company is working with the Trump administration? Guys, you think we're going to sit back and we're going to watch China unroll out a digital currency and we're just going, oh, let's see what they're going to do? Hell no. Guys, Steve, phase 4. Steve, phase 4. I'm trying to tell you. Oh, Lordy, that's what it's going to be. One glitch was 800. So you guys get that right there. Phase 4, Steve. Honeycut, XRP, good to see you, my brother. Thank you, Incog Crypto. Come on, guys, be bullish on XRP. Smash that thumbs up. And what I want to show you guys, so basically, this is an old article too. What is Ripple cryptocurrency of Banco Santander? Why are they saying the cryptocurrency of Banco Santander? Because they're using XRP. You best believe they are. I just want to show you guys this right here. Ripple was created in 2004. Santander invested $4 million into Ripple. Anderson and Horowitz invested $28 million. CME Group. The banking sector is about to change. Last summer, Santander published the Fintech 2.0 paper, where it talked about the advantages of blockchain technology and how we can use this to reduce the costs. Interestingly, is noteworthy that Ripple Labs, the parent company of Ripple, they mean XRP, so they're talking about was fined $700,000 because they violated the Bank Secrecy Act in 2015. And guess what? I'm still standing. Tell them, G-Man, where's BC at right now? But guys, if they violated the Bank Secrecy Act in 2015 and they wasn't legit, we wouldn't be here talking about XRP right now. They got clarity after this right here, guys. That's when she became compliance. Phase 4, Steve. Phase 4. Tell them, Lava. Finally, Banco Santander has surprised a few dates up announcing launching the new app conducting international transfers with Ripple. We come to Spain, UK, Poland, Brazil. Damn. Virtual payment system. Oh, check this out, guys. This is kind of interesting right here, guys, because this is from like 2015. This is kind of old. This is an old article, if they're calling it Ripples. But watch this right here. For a couple years ago, Ripple began to join forces with the great masters of the market. Guys, I'm telling you, we're watching history unfold big time. There's going to be a day. That's why I'm sometimes I'm like, man, I think people don't really understand the potential of what we're talking about or what's going on here. Especially like some of the other, we'll talk about that tomorrow. For a couple of years ago, Ripple has begun to join forces with the great masters of the market, the Bullish family, mainly with banks like BBVA, Santander Bank, and Bank of America. And guys, don't forget, it already reached partnerships with American Express. Maybe they'll make American Express great again. Does anybody here actually have an American Express card? I remember when I worked at the store, like when I was young, nobody uses American Express like that though. But not that it's maybe they need Ripple to run better. But does anybody in here have American Express card? I'm just curious. That would be a badass bumper sticker, Lava. Phase 4, Steve. Phase 4. Everybody in the Bullish family would know what that means. Like that's like it'd be like an inside crypto thing. What up, John Luciano? So I don't think nobody has a American Express card in here. Yeah, I don't even think American. Do they even give American Express? Okay, somebody does. Joe has one. Okay, G-Man has American Express. Come on, guys. Just because you don't got one doesn't mean they ain't out there. American Express is big time. Everybody got one. Nah, but I remember when I was young, I used to work at this liquor store, and I think they would charge higher fees for American Express. So basically, you had to upcharge the customers. That was a nightmare. Oh, I kind of remember that now that I look back. Wow. So yeah, there's a big need for this. Anyway, I remember if customers use a certain card, we had to charge them like a 50-cent upcharge. So if you use American Express, if your bill was $10 and you used American Express, we had to charge you $10.50. There was a 50-cent upcharge for American Express cards. So that goes to show you, the credit card companies must have been charging outrageous fees or something. And I've always heard they had horrible fees on that one. So guys, this is
His ultimate vacation.
This is one of the same. Let me see.
Even 5 times the savings toward just feeling good about saving.
To any other bank in Europe. So it depends on the countries, but in the case of San UK, we can actually do that with Europe. And we're working to incorporate other countries like Portugal and others very soon. We're working to make it accessible also to small companies. As of today, it's only individuals. And we're working, as you say, to make this also at some point, I don't have a timing for that, a separate app. So it's open market payments. And
damn. She's working on a lot behind the scenes. Y'all think she's going to quit tomorrow and say this is over? Hell no. Guys, you hear everything she said they're working on? Do you realize the game plan? Do you guys realize the blueprint? Do you guys realize what you're involved in? Do you guys know for real? I'm trying to tell you. Oh my God, she says we're taking over UK, Brazil, Poland.
Hey, customers, you can actually transfer euros to any other bank in Europe. So it depends on the countries, but in the case of San UK, we can actually do that with Europe. And we're working to incorporate other countries like Portugal and others very soon. We're working to make it accessible also to small companies. As of today, it's only individuals. And we're working, as you say, to make this also at some point, I don't have a timing for that, a separate app. So it's open market payments. And so we're very excited about the potential.
So you go head to head with the likes of Fintech startups like TransferWise.
This is the line. I'm so glad I kept on listening. This is where she sends out the challenge to anybody that thinks they can compete or step up with Ripple. This is what she has to say about that. Oh, damn it. I hope was that the right part?
To pick up more business and more
Wise and so on.
Absolutely. I think Santander offers more and better countries
so,
like Portugal and others
right here,
very
this.
soon. We're working to make it accessible.
He asked her, do you think you can compete with, I don't know, he says some kind of company or whatever. She says, what? You disrespecting me? Okay, watch this.
Also to small companies. As of today, it's only individuals. And we're working, as you say, to make this also at some point, I don't have a timing for that, a separate app. So it's open market payments. And so we're very excited about the potential.
So you go head to head with the likes of Fintech startups like TransferWise and so on.
Absolutely. I think Santander offers more and better as of today than many of these other companies.
Very good.
Damn. She's bullish as hell. I didn't hear what company he said because I was looking trying to hear for her to start talking. But he said, you think you can go head to head with this company or something? And she says, absolutely. This is no problem at all. This has no limitations right here. So this is the CEO of Santander. She got appointed to the IMF today, advisory board. And it sounds like to me, she got bit by the XRP bug. That's for sure. She's bullish as hell on Ripple.
Anna Botín, thanks very much.
Anna Botín. So that's how you pronounce her name, Anna Botín. I'll stop playing open mind. He says, I'm going back to work on Thursday. What, did they call you back to work or what's going on with that? Santander runs on Ripple. And she already says 50% of FX payments run on Ripple. And we want to take over the $5 trillion a day FX market. Santander Group International Spain-based bank will introduce a mobile app that uses technology from the cryptocurrency startup Ripple. Whoa. So this is two different articles that say, oh, come on now. Guys, I think I found a big-ass breadcrumb in that video because she was referencing how they were partners with Ripple, but it took like hours to go through. Now, this is the second article that references them using the digital currency. Santander Group, and this is from 2018 right here, February 3rd, 2018. We go deep on this show, guys, because the thing is, once you understand what they've been working on for years, you understand that we are in the last mile. You understand that you need to buckle down and be stronger now than ever. I see people falling apart out there. Guys, this is the last mile. Imagine people what they were saying in February 3rd, 2018. Like Santander Group International Spain-based bank will introduce a mobile app that uses technology from the cryptocurrency startup Ripple to power the world's cross-border payments. Okay, so this one does give clarity right here about XRP. It says we're not using XRP as of right now. We're using XCurrent. So my thing is, guys, come on. If you're using XCurrent, you're gonna use XRP. There's no doubt about it. XCurrent is like, XCurrent is like the sample. It's like, here, take a sample, take this home, and then next thing you know, you're calling me the next day, calling the next day. Oh man, what was that? That was fast. Oh lordy. Oh, XRP Lava, he found a love connection. He said she talks. He said likes the way she talks. Oh lordy. Guys, I'd like to welcome everybody to XRP After Dark. Guys, we do the show every single night at 7 p.m. If you guys can smash some thumbs up, hit that subscribe. We're talking about the new asset class, XRP, which clearly the CFTC chairman is very excited about that. FSOC, CFTC. I just want to show you guys this very real quick too. What up, Mr. Kabasi? Where you been at? Ripple Spring targets $5 trillion a day. Guys, you gotta really think about it. Okay, they probably knew way ahead of time that they were going to focus on the FX markets. This was going to be the global liquidity. We're going to be working with the World Bank, Treasury Department. Do you think they should have created 1 million XRP? Like for real, like $5 trillion a day. You got to really think about what is the bigger picture? What's the end game here? And we're to the end game because it's real now. Because China's not playing no more. They're ready to try to make a power move on us. So Trump's ready to make a power move too. And so basically right here, you got to think back to the beginning. You know, they got to think, how many XRPs should we create? What will be sufficient enough to run a new financial system? Not a million, not 1 billion, not 5 billion. What if they said, okay, maybe we should just create a trillion XRP? Because Spring is targeting the 5 trillion a day FX market. They could have created a trillion. So if you really think about it, 100 billion is nothing. 100 billion is not going to be enough. What MoneyGram can use 100 billion herself? MoneyGram can use 100 billion. We're not even talking about the FX market yet. I'm telling you guys, there's not going to be enough ripples to go around. Money is an illusion. You got that right. And guess what? It's about to vanish like David Blaine, because we're about to use digital currency, bro. Mr. Kabasi knows. The end game is derivatives market, $2.1 quadrillion. Woo! Telemarkets, Jay. And that's why basically, guys, once you realize, whoa, there's something big cooking here. And I think we all know. It's just people that's on the fence. I feel bad for them. Basically, proud of X Rapids growth supported by 100 people within Ripple. MoneyGram running ODL in exotic markets. More exotic than Joe. Let me let you know how Ripple flow. MoneyGram running on ODL in exotic markets, because we want to go through the hardest corridors. Tell them, Pickle. We want to go through the exotic markets to show them that no job is too big or no job is too small. XRP has progressed more than 99% of the crypto to this day. What's that say? XRP has progressed more than 99% of crypto to this day. Trader Credible Crypto. Spring is for all developers over all currencies. Wow. Warren Paul Anderson, product manager, dropped major news. He shared with the company's vision for the FX market, which moves $5 trillion a day, in comparison to the cryptocurrency market that's just only valued at $2 billion. And that's insane, guys. We were at 900 and what, 80 billion? Where's it? $900 billion, 800 billion or something? I'm telling you guys, I cannot wait until we get a crypto value market of almost $1 trillion again. It's gonna be a hell of a ride. We're gonna feel like $1 million, and some people in here is gonna be worth $1 million. Damn right. The best is yet to come. Tell him, Patel. Anderson says the company is proud of its growth in its product XRP, which is XRapid, now known as on-demand liquidity. Yeah. Every time I say that, I think of that Ripple commercial. 24/7, 365, on-demand liquidity. You know that one commercial? On-demand liquidity that uses the digital asset XRP to source liquidity on demand and avoid pre-funding. Yeah, and that's the biggest thing right there. And that's what Santander likes. You can make your money work for you for the first time. You don't have to have dormant capital, $100 million sitting there and you can't even touch it by under the regulation from the '08 financial collapse. And that probably I think that affected Trump emotionally. Because basically, you know, he has like major money and he's tied to all these banks and stuff. And the banks have to have dormant capital. They have to have so much capital within that bank, and they cannot, by law, they have to. And that kind of like, you know, it stopped the circulation of money. And Trump don't like that. He wants to see money moving. You know, he's known for moving money, right? Yeah. That's why they brought him in to lead this new financial revolution. Because there's a lot of money about to be moving. And who's better to move money than Mr. Moneyman himself? Oh, man, you guys are nuts. Let me stop. I joke. Guys, I play a lot here. I just try to have a good time. I understand a lot of people's under a lot of stress. Cabin fever right here, big time. So I just try to have a little fun, guys. That's all. Smash that thumbs up. What up, Bullish CEO? Marcus J. On-demand liquidity is another way to hide XRP in plain sight. Oh, I never thought about that, bro. That really makes big time sense. And that's what they're really doing. They're hiding this rate in plain sight so much. It kills me that Steve Mnuchin is up there every day. They're talking digital dollars, stimulus, this and that. But no one is mentioning the executive order 13772. The fintech non-bank companies, they're even giving permission to Intuit and PayPal and recognize them as tech companies, and still won't mention the executive order. Something's just not adding up here. And I think it's what my brother Marcus J. says, on-demand liquidity is another way to hide XRP in plain sight. And for people that's probably new, that probably doesn't make sense. But the thing is, it's like, come on, guys. These elites know that this is a massive shift happening in the way we conduct business and the way they conduct business. They're used to pocketing money and sending that overseas to Switzerland, not with blockchain. So their next option is to be the first mover in this, so at least they can get their wealth ahead of time. Just like you guys are doing, right? Being the first movers in this, so you can get your wealth ahead of time. Because I'm trying to tell you, if you listen to what they're doing here, whoa, Mission XRP with the $10 bomb, dude. Thank you big time, bro. I really appreciate that. Much love to you. They told me I can't get a stimulus check. Why is that, bro? There are people who need it more than I do. Oh, bro, okay, that's what I'm talking about. He says, there are people that need it more than I do. God bless me. God bless, and my prayers are with them. Mission XRP. It sounds like you're a blessed individual, my brother, and I wish you many, 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 many more blessings. You've been very good to me in the Bullish family. Thank you big time, dude. I really appreciate that. Huh? With your help, with your hand, we going all the way, bro. We going all the way, Mission. Jokes or not. You're on the spot. Yeah, I like to joke a lot. Jokes a lot. You're on the spot. That rhymed. There's no better person to handle a bankrupt corporation than someone who has handled bankrupt corporation like Marcus J. You're killing it tonight, dude. He said there's no better person to handle a bankrupt corporation than someone who has handled a bankrupt corporation like Donald Trump. Because I think he has had quite a few bankruptcies, right? I remember watching this film the other day. It was on Netflix or something. I watched like, I don't know, like the first 20 minutes of it or something. And I don't know. It was about basically, I guess, before the casinos kind of went up in Jersey, and they had like Trump Plaza in Jersey. And man, the casinos, man, I don't really like casinos. I think they're wrong. But anyway, basically, I guess once it's the birth of the internet, people start gambling at home. Then nobody will go to the casinos. So anyway, they were just talking about how the casinos all went bankrupt and stuff. So I don't know if it was a Trump thing actually, or just the casinos going bankrupt up there. I didn't really look into it too much. The only cash, let me see. The only cash we need is Rob Cash. Damn right, Rob Cash on the set. Where Rob Cash at? The only cash we need is Rob Cash. Shout out to Rob Cash, and the rest we pay with XR Pay. You tell him, CKJ. What up, XRP Heart? Good to see you, my brother. He's still a billionaire. Trump got big money. And I'm telling you guys, behind the scene, you cannot. And I'm telling you guys, behind the scene, Jared Kushner, he's invested in RobinHood. And I'm telling you, behind the scenes, I guarantee you, Jared Kushner's brother and all of them, they own major XRP. Greg Phillips, Steve Mnuchin, Brian Brooks from Coinbase. I'm telling you guys, they all packing their bags. Matter of fact, they're probably just letting Anchorage hold their crypto for them through institutional custody. They probably don't even get their own wallets. It's just like, oh, let me open an account with Anchorage. Let me get $1 million in whatever you're holding, whatever you got, I'll take $1 million each. I'm telling you, that's what they're doing. I guarantee it. I don't want to say guarantee it, but yeah. So yeah, guys, it's coming right there, big time. Nice thread that pretty much sums it up. It's become the in thing to talk trash about XRP. It's the easiest way to drum up likes and engagement in the space, but reality is starting to reality is staring you straight in the face. XRP has progressed more than 99% of the cryptos to this day. I think I'm going to have to agree with that right there. I think nobody's killing it like XRP. I mean, come on, guys. We actually have a real partnership with MoneyGram, right? ODL to Walmart. That's huge. Trillionaires. That's going to happen in this room right here. So I'll tell you what's going to happen. This is what's going to happen. XRP is going to take off to $5.89, or it could be $5.89. It could be $120. I think Joe Cat says what, $120 XRP would be most likely, would be a perfect number for the transactions or something he was saying. But once XRP goes to 120, and then you're basically going to look at your portfolio and you're going to be like filthy rich then, and you say, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 50% of this portfolio and I'm going to do this. And the next thing you know, that's going to be just taking off, and then that's going to take off, and the next thing you know, you're going to be like just starting to spread your eggs out a little bit, and you're just going to move forward, and your life's going to be changing. Next thing you know, you're going to be at the Eiffel Tower eating fresh grapes and the freshest wine from France. Yeah. This is why, because Chinese state-owned bank releases test app for central bank digital currency. Guys, we're in the last mile. Trump's about to roll something out, no doubt about it. Yeah, flat earth right there. Tell him, bro, a drop will be a penny. And if every drop is a penny, that gives XRP a value at $10,000 per XRP. So they did say that too. I'll Mission XRP, you're the man, bro. Smash that thumbs up. Damn right, bro. Thank you big time. Why you say that, Chris? Are you saying like as a stupid as like, oh yeah, we funny? Or are you saying like we like don't know? Huh? I'm kind of curious. Because here's the thing, bro. Santander CEO, and this is actually a CEO of a real bank who's actually partnered with Ripple, who just got elected to the IMF advisory board. She says Ripple outperforms all competitors, and she's excited about this technology. And on top of that, incoming CFTC chair says blockchain holds great promise and has created a new asset class. Woo! That's the two lines right there. Yeah, y'all stupid. I'm just joking. Oh, Chuck Real. Reinvested over and over. Future whales. Tell him, Chuck Real. Come on, guys. We got 200 people here. Just show some love out there. I think we can get at least 200 thumbs up. I got a good feeling about the thumbs up tonight. Show some love. You can do it, wise citizen. We're going to start a new XRP millionaire in a row. We're going to start a new XRP millionaires in a row. Yeah, and believe it or not, you know what's another good thing is like we got some people all across the world that's all in this movement. And once we start making, you know, like our ROI, return on investment, I'm not a financial advisor or a doctor, you know, you might be able to network with some of the people in here. Who knows? We can start an app. We can start something. That's what the guy from, he worked at the World Bank and he knew the potential of Ripple. And then he created SendFriend, or he started one of them companies. I don't see why any of us can't start a remittance company. We already know that Ripple's the connection. We already know the connect. Now let me stop. Guys, Alex Yeet is here. You didn't even notice that, did you, Yeet? XRP free man. Yeah, you're out of here, bro. You gotta be trolling. Yeah, you gotta be trolling, bro. You know my grandmother escaped from the Holocaust, bro? My grandmother escaped from the Holocaust, bro. You talking about Jews? You crazy, dude? You must be crazy, bro. So anyway, yeah, my grandmother escaped from the Holocaust, and a guard helped her escape. Yeah, so you know, bam. Anyway, this is going to be a week of fintech. Buckle up, the last mile. Shout out to everybody that retweeted this video, guys. I drop a video very early every morning on the Bullish Network. Link in the description for the Bullish Network, guys. You know the best way to start your day is the Bullish way. A bullish video in the morning. Make sure you guys go in the description of this video, right below, right here, right below, and look for the Bullish Network. Hit that link, go to that channel, hit that subscribe, notification bell, and I'm telling you, your phone will alert you at 7 o'clock in the morning with the most bullish video you ever laid eyes on. And then you know what that means, Rose, after that? Huh? That means you're going to have the power, the energy, the focus to start your day. You're going to realize, damn, I did make a good decision by becoming a bullish family, by becoming the XRP pioneer. I understand that this is a new asset class. I understand that global wealth will be created. I'm in like raw form tonight, ain't I? I feel like I'm back. I feel like I've been working out a little bit now. I've been throwing weights around again. I feel like I'm starting to come back to my old self. I can feel it. I can feel it. I'm back. Yeah. Guys, it's been a hell of a last couple months. People don't know. People don't know it has been a wild 4 months for me. But guess what? Huh? Somewhere over the rain. Okay. Chris Dezurek, much love to you, bro. Thank you big time. You have on a rose-colored glasses. You have on rose-colored glasses for XRP. I'm only assuming that means I'm in love with XRP, and I love her. She's my lady. She's my lady. Yeah, I love her. Huh? XRP is the love of my life. I fell in love in 2017. Ever since then, I knew she would change my life. I almost made her my wife. Huh? You guys are wild. I'm all in an XRP. Tell him MC Crypto. Deshaun here? There he is. Deshaun the damn legend is here. Yeet, you did not see this, bro. I said Yeet is here when I tweeted this video. And I don't even think you've seen this yet. Nah, you didn't even see that, Yeet. Pretty much Yeet's been here like a long time, like since 2017 or something. That's one thing, guys. I'm doing a channel since 2017, and I can't thank the people enough that's been here through the thick and thin. You know, through the ups and downs. We separated some people that, you know, that they must not have been real. But anyway, the realest in the real, the realest of the real is in this room right here. The realest Bullish family. People that, you know, are not sheep. They make up a decision for themselves versus thinking, oh, what? Anyway, all right. Much love. CKJ, everything happens for a reason. The storm is behind us. I think the storm is behind us too. The point of this right here is shout out to all my retweeters and on the Bullish Network. And I want to leave you guys with some knowledge right here. Follow me on Instagram for one. XRP Hart, you're a legend, bro. And guys, there's people all across the world in here. LA, UK, Australia, London, England. Oh man, this is amazing. You've been grinding for years. You gotta look at this if you've been in crypto since like 2017 too. You've been grinding for years. And some people say, oh, with no results. And on the 5th year, the biggest thing, I'll just read what it says instead of trying to make so much out of it. You can be grinding for 4 years with no results, and on the 5th year, become the biggest thing on the planet. The power of not giving up is real. Woo! And that's so true, guys. And that kind of also reminds me of like all of us. I've seen so many people come and go. Like basically, well, I used to be friends with this guy a long time in Poland, and basically had a baby and all that stuff, and basically he needed the money, so he couldn't, you know, keep his money in crypto the long run. He had to go do the family thing, which kind of sucked. I'm like, damn, some people just can't hold on, and because of life itself, you know, brand new baby. What can I say? That's diapers right there. But anyway, this is like us guys. Like we're so close. I truly believe we're in the last mile in the internet of value. And guys, you just got to be strong and hold on and just like do what you got to do. Like, you know, make sacrifices if you have to in the meantime. Cut back on them damn steaks. If you cut back on steaks now, you can eat steaks for the rest of your life. You got to make decisions today that's going to basically affect the rest of your life now. So you can be grinding for years. Don't give up. And this kind of reminds me of Joe Exotic too, because I remember watching Tiger King or whatever. Like, make a long story short, he was doing that show for he has a YouTube channel. I didn't know that. Joe Exotic, he has a YouTube channel, and he just wanted to be famous bad. Like he was like, you know, film me, do not put that camera down, film everything. And you know, nobody really knew who he was the whole time. And then guess what? Now he's like the most recognizable face and like the biggest person on the planet. But guess the way it all happened. But guys, you know, if you don't give up and keep grinding, keep pushing, you're gonna live your dreams. It's gonna happen. That's for sure. Oh, Patel, you're a legend, bro. CKJ is a global ambassador. Nice. The Bullish family, we're the global ambassadors together. Teamwork makes the dream work, that's for sure. And I can't thank you guys enough. Rose, hell yeah. Goodwin, preach. I'm in raw form, bro. We back. We back, bro. I can feel it. We back. Terrence Brown, stuff them bags. Tell them, Bullish Brodus. In fact, I want to tell a quick story since we're here. I remember I was a small business owner, right? And I always wanted to work at a law office. And because I wanted to change the world. I wanted to save the world. I just see myself saving the damn planet because, you know, a lot of people are being misused by the legal, and that's a whole other shit. Being misused and abused by the legal system. So I had a small business. It took me 5 years to get the business, and then I worked at the business for 5 years because they say if you're successful at a business for 3 years, then you can make it. Yeah, story time. Story time, Rose. So they say if you get a small business, they say your first 3 to 5 years is your make it or break it years. If you go out of business in your first 3 years, then you might as well find another career or it's not meant to be. But if you can make it that 3 to 5 years, then you pretty much can make it. So that's what they say. That's what the banks used to say when I try to get loans. Oh, you got to be there 3 years before you get a loan. And then I went to all the small business association classes and all the classes. And because I wanted to network, I wanted to learn about business, and I did all that, everything. And so after 5 years there, one day I just started getting like bored. Like I was like, man, is this really what I want to do with the rest of my life? And I was like, but I always wanted to work at a law office though. And I was already a paralegal. I already went to school for that. And I was like, but I want to work at a law office. I was like, man, I'd rather work at a law office. So I started getting bored every day and really like lost interest in the business kind of. And I mean, there's a lot more to the story too, but I made it. I did the 5 years. So I felt like I accomplished that goal and I felt like I could do more with my life. So anyway, So next thing you know, the lawyer came to my job. This lawyer came to my job that I knew, a lawyer. And I was like, whoa. I was like, give me a job. And because I was like, you know, I'm paralegal, whatever. And he was like, oh, what about this business? I was like, I'm actually thinking about selling this business. But I was like, if you give me a job, that'll be perfect. So he basically gave me a job. And I was like, whoa. But he's like a real cool ass lawyer. Like, he, you know, you wouldn't even think he's a lawyer if you saw him. He's like cool as hell. And basically he gave me a job. And I was like, whoa. So here's the point of the story. The point of the story is all my friends told me I would never work in the law office. Even my own girl at the time, when I started going to school, was like, why are you going to school? Who's going to hire you? Talking noise to me like, what? Are you crazy? She didn't have confidence. So anyway, she lacked confidence in herself. That was the problem. So anyway, make a long story short, went to school the whole nine, didn't let nobody discourage me. And basically, the one lawyer came up there, it must have been fate, and I got a job at the law office. So guess what? You can be grinding for years with no results. But on that 5th year, you can become the biggest thing on the planet. The power of not giving up is real. So, bam. I can tell you guys, part 2 of that story gets kind of crazy. Yeah, so that's my story right there, guys. That's what we do right here. Anyway, part 2 of the story is once I started working in the law office for so long, I realized how crooked the legal system is. I'm like, no way. I did not know it was like this. I mean, I knew it was like that, but you really don't know. You guys don't know how it really is. Like basically, I can sum it up in like 2 sentences. I always like to say this: just picture like a big wheel spinning, and that bad boy is spinning fast. That wheel spinning very fast. And if you be the guy that try to put a spoke in that wheel spinning, off with your head. That's all I got to say about that. They'll be out of a job. The lawyer will be out of a job. A lawyer will be out of a job if he tries to create too much noise. I'll say that. That's all I want to say about that. Yeah. Because next thing you know, you'll receive something from the disciplinary council that, you know, somebody made a complaint on you about something. You'll start receiving, it's called, what's that, disciplinary council? And if you receive something from the disciplinary council, it's lights out time. It's lights out time. They want to know we got a problem. You causing too much noise down there. What you got? The next thing you know, you be out of a job or suspended. So yeah, guys, that's the story right there. So I said, damn. I was like, well, if I try to keep changing the world, I might end up. That's a whole nother story, guys. All right, yeah, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm talking you guys to death. What love is responsibility. I went with homeless to making 6 figures in 5. I went from homeless to making 6 figures in 5 years. Damn, little Bushy. Oh yeah, guys, I want to add this part to the story too. When I actually had my small business, what people don't know about me is I spoke at shelters. There was a shelter across the street from my business. I used to speak there, speak to moms, speak to kids. That was so sad too to see all them kids in the shelter and stuff. I had to deal with the state where I would actually train people that get benefits from the state, like food stamps and you know, actually you don't get like really money no more. But I had a program where like these people had to come to my business and they had to work 25 hours a week. So I would actually train them, you know, on how to deal with business, how to deal with phones, how to deal with customers, and so I would train them kind of people. I would speak at shelters. I'm always been a stand-up individual. That's all I got to say about that. Yeah. XRP Lava, but I'm gonna let you guys go. Make sure you subscribe to the Bullish Network, link in the description. I really appreciate the support, guys. I apologize if I got off subject. You know, it's cabin fever time. Congratulations, little bougie. I went from homeless to making 6 figures in 5 years. You might have to tell me how that's possible, bro. Send me an email, JC 306954 at gmail.com. Send me an email, bro. Oh, matter of fact, you guys see I was responding to like a lot of DMs today too. That's my goal, guys, to start responding to DMs, start being on time. We do the show at 11 and 7. Start your day, CKJ, 11 a.m. and XRP After Dark at 7 p.m. Hit that notification bell, smash that thumbs up, guys. And I will see you guys bright and early. The marathon continues. Have a good night, Incog Crypto, BC Matrix, Unstoppable, damn right. Crypto Chris is here. All right, guys, I guess I'm out of here. I guess I like to talk. I guess I like to talk. Thank you big time, Lick. I appreciate that. Rose, Styles G, Joe Montgomery, Fancy Pants. Guys, this is going to be over before you know it. It's going to be monsoon, freedom, and an amazing life. Damn right. Patel, smash that thumbs up. XRP free me, XRP for life. Have yourself a wonderful evening and healthy night. Sleep wherever. What? Marcus J, much love to you, bro. Lil Bougie. MC Crypto. Thanks for keeping it real. There's a lot of haters out there. You got that right, bro. They dying too. Thanks for keeping it real. There's a lot of haters out there. We gotta keep making it do what we do. XRP is my dream. Woo! Tell him, bro. Get off my grind. All right, guys, I'm out here. Bullzilla, Mr. Pickles out. XRP going to the moon. And much love to everybody. Thank you big time for the support.